Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's a super simple card. Very, very, very simple. It's a stack of birthday presents. It could be a cake idea. I just thought it was sweet. And as we are all now on the Great Use It Up challenge, I wanted to use up some scraps of paper. And I have got some leftovers. Now, this is from the teacup stamp set. Paper. Oh dear, there goes my diary. I've forgotten the name of it. Oh, for goodness sake, Samantha. What is it called? Tea Boutique. I couldn't remember it. It's from this suite here. No teacups. I don't really do tea, I do coffee. But it's this one here. So it's this paper pack and it's my leftovers. So basically you take, you have your piece of cardstock. That's my piece of cardstock. Cut it in half and score it in half, which I forgot to remember to do. So I'm just going to do that, score it in half. Okay. Pop that away. So that is my card base. Now, it did take a little bit of eyeballing to work out what I felt was the right measurement on this one for my stacks. And I established that my stacks need to be 1 centimetre smaller than each other so that you get that sort of tiered effect. Now this one here is 7 centimeters, so I'm looking at 2 3/4 inches, and then the next one down is 6.5, so 6 centimeters, so it's a shade over 2 1/4. So you want to establish what is a good difference. So if I just let me line these up to one side, you can see how the step goes a little bit better. And like I say, there's only 1 centimetre, and that's shade under 1/2 inch. So if you make your bottom one, say 2 3/4 inches, you'd make that one 2 1/4 and that one 1 3/4. So just make sure you've got the same difference. So in mine, they measure 7 centimetres, 6 centimetres and 5 centimetres. Now the white bits are actually longer. So they are 1 centimetre longer. Okay, so again, if you're working in Imperial and you are doing 2 3/4 and you're making that one 2 1/4, you would want this one 1/2 an inch bigger. And that is how you get your stack. Now the height of them, as you can see, is far too much. I mean, it's going to fit on my card, but it's too much. And it's simply so that I can overlap that. I didn't want them butting up. It didn't feel quite right. So mine are 3 centimetres taller, which is 1 1/4 inches. And these are just 1 centimetre. So you can see, sorry, 1.5 centimetres, where my differences are. It's not just I've chopped random pieces of paper. There is science to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn all of these over so that I've got a nice back to them. Where's all my tape gone? There's one here. Like I say, I've sat and worked it out for you. So if, as I said, if you work in metric like I do, 8 centimetres wide, 3 tall. Sorry, 7 centimetres, 3 tall. This one is 1 centimetre longer and 1/2 the height. It's all sciencey. It makes total sense. If you want me to write it down, I'm happy to do that too. Oh, let's get that one the right way up. But it really is simply a let's use up some scraps of paper. Whoopsie. And stick it to ourselves. No, and make it look pretty. Make a pretty card. So remember, 3 centimetres tall, 1 1/2 tall. That's half of that height. It's 1 centimetre longer. Okay, and then simply pop it on the card. Oh, wrong one. To make a little stack. My phone is buzzing like crazy. Pleased to say there are no spiders in the office today. At least not that I can see. They're hiding if they are. I think you all saw my video on Friday. And then some ribbon for the top. And where's my scissors? Oh, I put my scissors away. I tidied up the office and I've moved stuff. Okay. So while I tie this knot, I've had a couple of comments recently of people saying they don't like the thumbnails on my videos because they want to scroll through very quickly and see the project at a glance. I've had my thumbnails styled that way for about 10 months now, 10 or 11 months. Oh, that's a rubbish pair of scissors. Done in that way for about 10 or 11 months. Unfortunately, I had somebody who copied mine almost identically, and I didn't like that. I didn't want somebody coming along and glancing and thinking, oh, that's one of Sam's projects, because the thumbnails were identical to mine, and they weren't. So I changed my styling. However, I absolutely hear what you're saying, that you can't see the project very well. Unfortunately, where the arrow, I think it's actually where the time button is, you know, how long the video is right on, it shows up. Where's my pokey doodle? Oh, it's here. It shows up right across the bottom of the project. So I promise I will make some adjustments so that it meets everybody's needs and everybody gets to see it. So please don't think I'm not hearing what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying, and like I say, I can't go back to the style I did because somebody copied it literally in its entirety, even down to the font I used, which tickled me. You know what they say, flattery and all. But yeah, so I can't go back to the old style I did. But yep, I hear you. Thank you for graciously commenting and not being nasty or, you know, horribly critical or anything. I like to think I've got some fantastic viewers who are very, oh, that's wibbly, who are very kind in their comments. We work in the whole social media arena leaves us potential for lots of rudeness, and I have fabulous people who watch me who aren't rude and who are nice, and I don't suffer from that, from the nastiness that is out in social media. But yes, I've heard what you're saying, and I will have a look at seeing how I can meet everybody's needs. So there's my card. Super simple, super easy. Literally just using up scraps of paper. Just remember, whatever width you choose on this one, make that one and that one 1 centimetre smaller, that one 1 centimetre smaller. If you're an imperial person, 1/2 inch shorter, and then 1/2 inch shorter again. This one 1 centimetre bigger than the present below, or 1/2 inch. The depth 3 centimetres, so 1 1/4 inches is about what I would go for. Is that 3? Yeah, 1 1/4 inches. This one is 3, that one is half the size of it, and it just sits over very slightly. And then that is a simple way to get the sciencey, looking nice, geometrically symmetrical? No, that's not the right word, but you know what I mean. It just flows nicely. So, nice, simple way to use up some scraps. I like to think so anyway. Thank you ever so much for joining me. And you can see thumbnail changes soon, probably at the beginning of the month. Yeah, I hope you like them too. Anyway, take care, everybody. Bye.